What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And yes, I changed my team again. We added a George Pickens. A lot of you guys were asking me about it. If you follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld, you'll get a lot of the up-to-date things that I do regarding my team. Obviously, I'll give you guys the videos and let you guys know what's going on with it. So you can always just go ahead and make sure your alerts are on so you can be the first to watch the video and drop first in the comment section. All right, so look, pretty much when you go through the comp pass, right, if you're one of the first 1,000 players to unlock the card, I think they're going to keep this going forward. You get both cards. All right, so look, I'm going to show you guys what I tweeted out at GmiasWorld, right? So let me go over here to my media gallery. I'm going to pull it up for you guys real quick. So right here, where is it? Where is it? Was it that? No, it was over. Didn't I show you guys how I got him? I thought I did. This right here was the actual screenshot of his stupid ability buckets, the additional ones, and I don't know where the other one is. Unless this was it? Oh yeah, this was it. Okay, because EA showed me another thing there. So look, right here with the way that this is set up, it's very, very important that you guys understand a couple things. This right here, you get two. Okay, so you get. Can I pause this? Yeah, I can pause it. So you get that auctionable one, and you get the B&D version. So I raid sold him immediately for 775K. He was gone. So that's something that I want you guys to know. So I didn't get rid of him overall. I just raid sold the auctionable one. So this is something that I want you guys to keep in mind. It's a very important part to making sure that you not only get free coins, but that you realize that the grind is very real. Because you can see I had 600,000 coins there, and now we're up over whatever we are right now. So yes, I raid sold him, but I was able to get that stuff done in order to do that successfully. So I chose to keep him, all right? I also did a couple other things, right? I'm going to show you guys what happened. We went away from the campus heroes, all right? So I raid sold Logan Mankins. Obviously, there goes George Pickens. He's gone. I got rid of Tyquan Thornton. I got rid of Eric Stokes. He's a budget beast, guys, but he sucks. So what happens is if you put him and you match him up against like Calvin or like the GOAT, Jerry Rice or whatever, even George Pickens, if you match Eric Stokes up, even though he has really good numbers and he's fast, he's going to get dominated because they want you to go after some of the more expensive and more of the better type of players. So when you see me raid selling players, it's a reason behind it. I'm off of the campus heroes. I don't know how many of you guys are still on it. And I'm happy that I did it when I did because guys like Joey Porter and Hyatt especially, their prices will continue to fall because EA Sports has to continue to upgrade the content. So as they upgrade the content, there's going to be, it might be a player that you just bought that may just go down. But the campus heroes at first, getting all that speed was excellent. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really, really good stuff. So it was definitely beneficial. Now when you look at the lineup, some of you guys were asking me, yo, G, you don't really have abilities on the players. Calvin Johnson can get deep out. Why don't you have deep out on him? I don't have deep out on him because it costs 3. Listen, guys, here it goes, right? Why would I spend 3 when he already does a lot of what he's supposed to do? You see what I'm saying? Like, if he's going to drop the ball, he's going to drop the ball regardless. It doesn't matter what you put on him. He's going to drop the ball. One of the things that I like, though, about what EA Sports has done, and I don't know if you guys picked up on it, you don't really need abilities at all. And I don't see them raising the cap because it doesn't make any sense for them to do that. You see what I'm saying? But they may do it, but I think they want to try to go to discounted abilities instead of raising the cap because it'll make you spend more money to get the discounted ones. Obviously, a lot of the abilities, it's kind of weird that we went from wanting set feet lead, gunslinger, all these other abilities, and most of it just go out there with gift wrap. You guys don't see what they're doing? I think they realize now that we're on to what they're doing, and there's been a lot of complaints about abilities just not working. Not only from me, from the pro players, other content creators. The abilities don't do what they say they're supposed to do. So I'm not going to spend 3 AP when I know that other abilities help me more with the actual squad. All right? And to be honest, a lot of these abilities are garbage anyway. And remember, Leapfrog, most of the time, you don't fumble on a Jurtle. With the most recent update, you don't fumble on a Jurtle. So keep that in mind as well. That is something that's very, very important to understand. So what I do is I just give them X factors. Any player, listen, this is what's interesting, right? Any player that I'm going to throw the ball to, for whatever reason, I give them an X factor. All right. So George Pickens has an X factor, and Calvin Johnson does. Now, as far as Bo Jackson with Freight Train, that is very, very interesting because some of you guys brought that up. Like, how often do I get Freight Train? I don't get it a lot. So it may make more sense to give somebody else the ability. The problem is I don't know who, because Darren Waller right now actually plays at his natural tight end position, and he's usually like double teamed if they're running like a 2-man under and stuff like that. Even though they're supposed to spread wide, they'll still be right in the middle of the field. So I don't really throw the ball to him a lot. I guess when I come out and I run the when I run that ace pair, he might be good in that to Moss a little bit with. But I gotta take a look at that and figure it out. But I do have the X factors on my top receivers. The GOAT, we don't really throw the ball to him that much unless it's definitely 2-man under. Send him on a slant, a drag, a out route, zig route, routes that get him open, and just give it to him. But I highly doubt that we'll get him to the point where we actually need him to have an X factor ability. So he's going to just stay where he is. As far as the O-line goes, right, we've gone Raiders. So these O-linemen, for me, are probably the better, they're decent. Now, Colton Miller, I would probably... Some of you guys were asking me, do I see a difference in the run game, right? DeJuan Jones is a complete man. He was definitely worth doing all that rookie premier stuff because he's just outrageous. Bradford also. Now, the center is not really that good as far as like run blocking and the things and the weight. But like I said, if you do have, you do have the rookie premiers and you're running a theme team, these guys, because like he's a lighter guy. So the 301 pounds, I just wanted to let you guys know that, that's not going to work too, but it's not going to be the best thing for center. It's just not. But they don't have a real naturally good center. Now, DeJuan Jones is highly rated with everything statistically because he's so big. So when you run to his side, he's throwing dudes physically to the ground. All right? Like physically. He's grabbing dudes by the throat and throwing them to the ground. Now, you can go over that and figure it out and get rid of some of your players too and raid sell them, but you'll notice that these players were worth every single penny that we went through because the magic number is 330 for D tackle and O lineman. If you have them heavier than that, they are going to grab dudes by the throat and throw them into the ground. But it's very, very hard to move players around and figure it out. So some of you guys have been having difficulty with it. I will continue to monitor this, but I got to take a look at Colton Miller because the dudes have been screaming off the edge. You see, like he's just below it, but he's 6'8". You know what I'm saying? So he's a big dude, but I think I'm going to keep him. But I have been noticing a lot more that dudes are just screaming off my left side since I got rid of the previous left tackle that I had. So I'll keep you guys up to date with that. As far as the defense, Charles Woodson, Gilly Lock is good, and we've demoted Jalen Ramsey to the fourth corner, and he still gets dominated. Deion Sanders plays safety for us, so we don't worry about his press. And everything else is pretty good. I still use Sean Taylor as my user. Cam Chancellor is my safety. And Eric Berry, okay, he gets the bonus things that I showed you guys before because he gets the Raiders chem. So everything right now is pretty ideal with the way the squad is going. I don't know who's going to be gone next, but I will keep you guys up to date. All you guys got to do is keep liking the videos, sharing, subscribing, and leaving comments. And I'm going to drop some more comments about what you guys are writing as soon as I check them out and see what you guys are doing in the comment section because you guys have been having too much of a good time. I'll jump in there and see how you guys are doing. All right, guys? So keep leaving them comments. I'll definitely get in there and see what's going on. Shout out to the community that helps everybody else out. I'm going to see you guys and girls very, very soon. You have a blessed day. Enjoy NFL Sunday. One love, y'all.